So cool.
That's so cool. All right, what's going on, my dudes? It's your guy, the Gnisma Skater, for podcast episode 2. Co-hosts are as follows. We got our boy CJ.
Yeah, what's up?
Then we got our homie Terrell.
Man rapper, but what's up?
And then we got Carson.
Hello.
And Carson wants to give a shout out to his D&D group on Discord. And
Yeah, it's a new thing we're trying out right now called D&D Adventures. Go check it out in Discord. We're open now, finally.
all right, short and concise, just how I like it. So let's talk about what's going on in the gamer news. Oh wait, let me set a timer real quick.
You can start a podcast without setting a timer?
Pretty much. All right, CJ popped out. That means he just got home.
Yeah.
So we're only going to do this for an hour. So let's talk about what's going on in the gamer news. Let's work with the hot topic right now. Xbox buying Bethesda.
I saw that.
Oh yeah, me too, man.
People are saying things like after they bought it that there's gonna be a lot of games. All these games are gonna be all exclusive now to Xbox. My question is that really gonna be true though?
No. So
No.
I did some digging with that, of course. Essentially Xbox is going to keep whatever contracts that are already established. So because PlayStation's getting Ghostwire Tokyo and Deathloop, that means we're going to get it. Like we're still going to get it as a timed exclusive. They want to honor that.
Yeah.
But not everything is going to be like totally exclusive. It's going to be a case by case basis. CJ, how do you feel about Microsoft buying Bethesda?
This is the problem. It's just if they make any Fallout games and they make it strictly Xbox, that's the only thing I have. It's just I just worry about the games they have. If the games they have all becoming Xbox exclusives, then that just kind of is like that's my only thing.
I mean, it's going to be on a case by case basis, so
Yeah,
I'm not entirely worried.
Why are you not worried about that?
I mean, only reason I'm not really worried about it because I only care about Deathloop and Ghostwire Tokyo. Anything outside of that, I'm pretty much fine.
Okay. I'm a Outer Scrolls person. That's just me, and I'm a big fan of the Fallout series as well. But the thing is, I mean, if they were to somehow, for example, make that exclusive, or for some odd reason make it just keep it exclusive to them after this whole thing, I think lots of people are gonna be pretty PO'd about it. But at the same time, though, I mean that gives Microsoft and Xbox basically that gives them an upper hand as well when it has the exclusive stuff, as people would want to go to Xbox now if they make it exclusively only for them. Like for example, PlayStation or Sony, they have we have Spider-Man. Lots of people loved that when that happened, and lots of people who I know, who my friends, for example, they have Xbox, were pretty jealous of that, and that's why they actually got a PlayStation. Sometimes, like two of my friends I know actually switched over to PlayStation just because for Spider-Man.
Yeah,
now I get the feeling people are going to switch over possibly for Bethesda's stuff because it might be Xbox exclusive. See, it can go back and forth, really.
Exactly.
Just like any Xbox game, like for me personally, only reason why I ever get an Xbox is because of Halo, because that's basically the only game I play on Xbox.
Yeah, I got that on there too.
I mean, the only Xbox exclusive I care about is Bright Memory Infinite. That looks so good.
Oh, I heard about that.
But I heard from another source that it might be like a timed exclusive. Because there's only one dude making the whole game. Xbox can't be paying him that much just to make it an exclusive. Just one dude.
Iffy. I think it's iffy.
If they
on that.
has the pockets to do
it. All right. Let me see. Is there anything else you guys want to talk about? Because I got like a bunch of stuff.
Why don't we talk about some of them, like how? What is it? I think it's November, or like soon, like near the end of this year. People are saying that that they're gonna be unprepared for all the new games that are gonna be releasing, especially with the new consoles coming out.
I'm definitely gonna be broke.
Yeah,
Well,
that's the
yeah.
problem. Because there's gonna be all these new games coming out. You have Cyberpunk. You have Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Lots of people actually somehow hyping that up now.
And
Which I'm not
how
surprised,
typical,
but
typical people, some people, shooting shots at myself, buying 2K and Madden every year.
yeah. I guess you have Madden, then you have the next Call of Duty game. But that's gonna come out like when?
Launch.
probably
Yeah.
November.
At launch.
Yeah, and you have all these good games that are coming out. If you were to check, I don't have a list or anything. I'm just naming off the games top of my head right now that are gonna be like, from what I've seen, are the most popular and are getting a lot of hype behind it. But lots of people are saying they're gonna be very unprepared for that.
Yeah.
Now-
well, they're not gonna be prepared for it. Which is just
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of money. It's gonna be a lot of time consuming right there. If you work a lot, some people actually said, I actually have two of my friends where I live. They said they're gonna be working a little longer and getting more hours in, so they can actually try to get some of these games
yeah.
because were unprepared of when like all these release dates when they checked them all out.
Yeah, I'm only getting
Because
3
too
games
close.
at launch. Oh, go for it, CJ.
they're just too close to each other.
I mean, I don't think that's a bad thing.
No, it's not really a bad thing. It's just the company's choice.
Because what I think is, like, the thing that comes to my mind is that, like, let's just say that, like, you're a parent wanting to get a game for your kid and you just got like a wide selection. I remember when PS4 first came out, there was like not that good of a selection. You had like Knack, you had Call of Duty Ghost, you had Killzone Shadowfall. That was trash. But like, you see what I'm getting? There was only like a very, very small amount of games. We don't know what's going to come out in December. We don't.
Yeah, that's the problem.
December.
Too close. Like if you got, for example, for just a scenario, if you got 20 games dropping in November and then you got another 10 in December, it's just like
You're gonna get broke real
yeah,
quick.
you're gonna go broke. You're not.
If you go to buy all those games, unless you have like a lot of money or you saved up a bunch this year or something, you are probably gonna go broke out of your account or
you're
something.
going to.
See,
There's
I
no other way
say
around it. You're going to be broke.
I spent so long like saving up.
Yeah.
and
I haven't on top of that too.
Like,
yeah,
it's just
I
no
didn't
way.
know I was gonna get an Apple Watch either. But like, man,
Mine,
But that's all I'm saying. That it's just most people by December 5th are going to go broke.
Yes, definitely.
because I'm only picking up 3 games out. Sorry, I'm only picking up 4 games at launch. That's just because like because I want to get Cyberpunk, Spider-Man Miles Morales.
That comes out on launch?
Yeah, Miles
Yeah.
Morales comes out at launch.
Oh, damn.
And then Demon Souls. And
Oh.
Scott Pilgrim, because Scott Pilgrim has the unknown date of holiday 2020 on it.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, Ubisoft. But I heard a rumor that like either December or January we'd either see Gran Turismo or Ratchet and Clank.
I'm so excited for Ratchet and Clank. I am. Ratchet and Clank is like a childhood game for me, and I don't know how to act. I'll probably act like a little kid again when I get that game. I don't know.
I mean, that's how I'm gonna feel about Spider-Man Miles Morales and Scott Pilgrim, honestly. Okay, so interesting news came out last night and this morning. I saved a screenshot. Apparently Xbox and TikTok are partnering together.
I thought TikTok was getting taken off, weren't they?
Now the Xbox made a tweet said, "We tried to combine Xbox and TikTok into one word, but nothing was really working."
Yes, it's going to
TikBox. There you go.
We made a TikTok US channel through we made a TikTok US channel though. No,
This one just-
CJ popped out. It's okay.
Yeah.
So, is it that crazy or what?
This is my opinion on that. Nothing.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I don't think it's crazy, but the thing is, I don't see the point of it. Not trying to say it was a bad idea. I don't get what were they trying to do exactly.
I think they were trying to. I think what they were trying to do was preventing TikTok to get banned
Yeah.
or something or something like that.
Honestly, think TikTok shouldn't get banned.
I don't think it should either because it's
I don't
giving
use
more
it.
people.
It's not really. It's not really all that serious.
It's not, but like it's giving more people like an outlet or a platform.
Yeah.
Okay, so another thing I would definitely wanted to bring up was this morning pre-orders went live for Xbox's expansion, like a SSD expansion thing.
Oh,
So it's they're working with Seagate. They essentially made a 2020 memory card.
Oh.
They want $200 and something dollars for it.
what?
Let me be exact here. Let me
Let's see. What's the exact number on that thing? Damn.
Oh crap! I don't even see it on Amazon no more.
It's already gone.
But yeah, it was over like it was between 205 and 220.
205, 220.
It's essentially a memory card.
That
Okay.
is.
That's cheap.
What was? What's the memory on it?
A terabyte.
Terabyte.
You can easily buy another one from Amazon, probably cheaper than that. That's
Yeah.
probably
Well,
off brand.
No, so the thing is, someone. Oh, I'm sorry, I found it. So it costs $220.
Oh,
So
that's cheap.
and then there's some limitations with that. So they compared it to like as if you wanted to get like an expansion SSD instead of using their quote unquote memory card. That's how I want to call it. So they both can store Xbox games. They both can play Xbox One, 360. Yeah, Xbox. Sorry, they can both play Xbox and 360 and Xbox One games.
Okay.
Now, will the games be optimized for Series S and X with
No.
the expansion? No. With the memory card? Yes.
Okay.
And another thing you're missing out on is replicate speed and performance of the internal SSD.
I think we know his answer.
So yeah, it's very very crazy. You're missing out on like they want you to pay the extra $200 on top of like the Xbox itself. Speaking about Xbox, did you guys hear what happened with their pre-orders?
I heard a
They
few
kept it
things.
What,
when
did
they
they all
do a
fail?
PlayStation.
Yeah.
Terrell always said match that energy, but like, yo, one YouTuber I was watching, he said he went on the website at like because the pre-order is supposed to go live at 10 o'clock his time. He was on there at 9:59 and pre-order sold out like as soon as it hit 10 o'clock.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
So you mean tell me that people were just waiting on that website? It's just like going to the store and you just walk around the store where
It's
you're just
empty.
chilling over there in the electronic section. And as soon as they say, okay, pre-orders can happen. Yeah, people are having bamboozles just run over there like it's an angry mob, like on Black Friday type stuff, trying to pre-order a game console.
Exactly. And like it's super ridiculous about how fast those sold out. But on the other hand, Terrell was trying to pre-order a PlayStation from Target. He had to enter in his information with the quickness.
Yeah, I had to create a Target account real quick because I don't normally don't shop at Target for stuff like
Yeah,
that.
he was like, "Let me make this Target account real quick." So Carson, tell us about your pre-ordering experience because you didn't get one either, correct?
No, I did not. See, where I'm at, obviously, like there's a Best Buy not near by my place that I usually go to get my stuff. But when I looked to see like when I was looking to see if it was gonna be like able to be pre-ordered and everything, gone instantly. As soon as it was open, like around my time, I was like, "Are you serious?" Like the same thing with the Xbox thing here. When you said as soon as it turned like 10, it was out. I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna need to wait.
All right, so CJ, someone who didn't pre-order the system, either system,
Yeah.
how does this make you feel? Like what are you thinking?
Wait, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right, this is my thing. As I called it before, I figured that they were gonna sell out. They were going to sell out quick as hell. That's why I didn't see a chance to pre-order. I was like, well, if I pre-order, it, what's the likelihood it actually go through? Because they both had hype to them.
I mean, you're kind of right. I don't understand why people want to pre-order an Xbox to begin with, because
Oh yeah, another thing to add on my pre-order history. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Jalen. We was in the middle of practice. We was in the middle of practice when that happened. I just got a tweet on Twitter saying pre-order is open for Target. I literally killed myself. Hooked my phone up to Target and started typing in everything. And the pre-orders happened to happen there. And then I was also trying to pre-order another one for my pops and stuff, but then they keep selling out. So I don't know how to go that. I don't know how to go that. Yeah.
So Carson, what if I told you I got some good news for you?
I want to hear this.
So GameStop put out a tweet 3 hours ago.
All right.
We are pleased to announce that further quantities of the PlayStation 5 consoles will be available for pre-order at their website and at GameStop stores tomorrow, starting 9/25.
Yeah,
Oh, heck.
Sorry,
You guys-
September 25th. That's what I meant to say. Sorry.
Yeah, you'll see me
In the
there.
morning,
Yeah, so it goes for online and in-store pre-orders. So if there's any way for you to cop one, and it's only the disc copy. Sorry, it's only the disc PS5.
Yeah.
So
I'm fine with that. I can still go get it then. Either
Yeah.
way, ordering it online or going to the store and getting it, because there's actually one not that far from me that I can go get.
I recommend you try to do both. Like, be on your
Yeah.
phone, like on the way over there, unless you're driving.
That's what I'm gonna
do.
Yeah, I'm not gonna drive. Don't worry. I'll have all my friends drive me over.
That's exactly what I told my dad and my brother to do because I'm watching like a hawk.
Yeah. So, a recommendation I have, just in case if you don't get one tomorrow, Carson, follow Wario64 on Twitter. It helped me. And it helped Terrell, because Terrell was able to secure a pre-order.
All right.
Yeah, I even posted on my spam page. I'm not gonna tell you that anytime soon, but only Jalen follows it so far out of all of us in here. I was like, got my PlayStation 5 pre-order, and then someone in the comments immediately said, "Buy me one." I was like, wow. Wow. It's console wars.
So, about the PlayStation 5, I'm hearing about these things saying that what was it? Hold on. Okay. It was that there's gonna be like a cross save. Like if you get a game that's digital, like a digital copy of a game.
I was gonna get to that.
Yeah, you get a digital copy of the game, and you can somehow save it on there, but you can get it on your PlayStation 5, and that same save will be on PlayStation 5.
Only some games.
That's what I'm hearing about. My question is, what games are they not allowing that?
We don't know.
GTA.
So long as nothing big, like for me, so long as nothing big, like I'm just like looking at the list of games I have installed on my PlayStation. So long as nothing like Xenoverse, Persona,
GTA,
and Ghost of Tsushima.
Please not watch it.
I don't mind if it's anything in my Final Fantasy VII remake. If everything else I have to start over and I get to keep those, I'd be fine.
Avengers.
Yeah, so that's the thing. Avengers is supposed to be like forwards compatible, but like, because it's supposed to go on PS5 as well, and so is 2K. 2K is definitely forwards compatible.
Yeah.
But the way how Avengers is probably looking, they probably don't want to do that. It's on a case by case basis with some of these studios. See, with 2K, they already know they're gonna get their money regardless, because you're my player, you're my team, and your VC transfer over. With Avengers, you have to grind out for your skins and stuff. They want you to keep grinding for that stuff. They don't care if you have to start over.
Hey, I don't mind that at all.
I see you can get to level 50 from what I heard. There's some guides to just get up there to level 50 real quick.
So I wanna bring up something I found on the PlayStation website yesterday. So more features have been announced with the PlayStation 5.
Ooh.
Okay, so it says more PS5 console features. Backwards compatibility. Play a back catalog for PS4 games on your PlayStation 5 console. Game boost. Enjoy faster and smoother frame rates in select PS4 and PSVR games. Upgrade to PS4 to PS5 digital games. The PS5 console gives you game publishers the ability to let players upgrade their disc and digital PS4 games to digital PS5 games. So, there's also PSVR integration. Connect your PlayStation VR to your PS5 console to enjoy supported PSVR games. To set up your PSVR with your PS5 console, you'll need your PlayStation camera for your PS4 and connect the PlayStation adapter. No purchase is necessary. So Carson, they're going to give us an adapter.
Yeah.
Which means that's how you know their camera, their new camera is not compatible with it.
Oh yeah. Crap.
You didn't pre-order the camera, did you?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I'm good. I was like, wait a minute. I was thinking about actually doing that at one point. Like, okay, I'm good. I didn't pre-order that thing.
Was I the only one who was thinking that, or no?
No, I was thinking about like, wait a minute. Should I pre-order that shit or no?
And then it says more details on how you could claim your adapter will be shared on the PlayStation.com when available. I thought he was gonna tell me like, oh yeah, I definitely pre-ordered it.
It's like, well, you effed up, man.
I will say you better cancel that pre-order.
Right, meow.
Because all I pre-ordered was the headset. I don't want to pre-order another controller because I want to wait for a blue one to come out.
Yeah, they gotta make it in a different color.
I wish they could make it where you could customize your own controller.
Yeah, like
Yes.
Xbox Design Lab.
Mm-hmm.
So something that's not colorware. Amen.
I mean, when CJ first saw the system, he was like, it's too white.
It is still too white.
It's too white.
The console is still too white.
How's it too late?
But you said you're gonna get the system in 2 weeks because one of the very first leaked images we saw was that those side panels come off.
Yeah, I'm happy. Thank God they realized that that's not the way to go.
And they said the place and someone in the head of Sony, I think it was Mark Cerny, that said like this system's gonna be like the most customizable system out there.
Thank God somebody had a brain.
But I mean, customizability can go for many different things here. Like, what if it's like the because it's like the controllers and triggers are like having haptic feedback. What if you can like essentially set up a preset for your controller, and like if you want to play Call of Duty, you can like fix the trigger so like you have like a shorter like
Thank God
pull.
A shorter tap. Thank God.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I was looking for.
Just like a stealth controller. Yes. That's all I need. Something that feel like a stealth controller. Hey, man. But that console still need to change.
Oh, so more details about upcoming games came out. So, Devil May Cry special edition. That's you have to buy that. If you already own Devil May Cry 5, Yeah, it's not backwards compatible with the PlayStation 5.
That's
Huh.
so is
Nah.
so it's is like fan favorites.
I mean, the game
They're
is
playing
$40.
No, but they're paying
All the
fan
other games like
favorites.
70.
No, Best Buy already put out their pricing for Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition, so it's definitely $40.
So they're picking fan favorites. So you okay?
Actually,
That's-
not CJ, because I'm about to get to our next topic.
Because if they're picking
So-
fan favorites, I'm screwed.
So let's talk about Spider-Man Miles Morales real quick.
Oh my gosh, that's a big topic.
Yeah, there's an issue with Spider-Man Miles Morales.
Oh no,
I heard multiple different things.
I don't
So
even want to know.
So the one thing I'm gonna start with like the iffy thing first, and then the solid thing next. So what's iffy is apparently there's gonna be no physical copies of Spider-Man Miles Morales, which I don't think is true.
Figured.
No, that's
I
a
don't-
lie.
I don't think that's true.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, you know how like if you go like to any website, you see like a digital or a physical option.
Yeah.
I only see one option for Spider-Man. It doesn't even say like physical or digital.
Then why'd they make like a case of it in like some of the commercials and trailers and stuff?
Because they wanted to grab your attention, and that's how they would do it. That's how I would market it.
But on the other hand, like I said, like at least on Best Buy it shows a case. But like
It's probably a case, but you won't see it in stores. You gotta buy it online.
Oh. I mean,
Yeah.
either way, it's not a big deal to
so
me.
so here's
okay,
so here's like the more like hotter topic. So you know how if you pay $70, you get the Spider-Man Miles Morales and Spider-Man PS4 remastered.
Yes.
Mhm.
People are really, really ticked that if you already own Spider-Man PS4, you cannot upgrade to PS5.
I
I'm not
figured.
Okay.
And,
that-
and Spider-Man PS4 will not be sold separately.
oh,
You have to,
my
in order to get
God.
Spider-Man PS4 remastered, you have to pay the $70 for Spider-Man Miles Morales.
I
I-
figured.
And the question is,
agree.
guys, is that worth it?
I could agree that's not worth it.
No, it's not.
No,
but
it's not.
They want greed. They want
That's-
greed.
that's
so I figured it
money.
was gonna go that way.
That's how they
I
grab
figured
your
it was
money
gonna go
from
that
you.
way. I figured it was gonna go that way.
I'd rather keep
If
my
you get-
PlayStation 4 version of it and just put it on there. I won't spend an extra couple bucks just to go on and get another version when I already have one copy of it on my PlayStation 4.
See, I would compare this to the Call of Duty Advanced Warfare and the Modern Warfare remastered bundle. Like I would compare it to that, but I can't because with the Spider-Man Spider-Man PS4 remaster, you actually get like the ray tracing, higher frame rates.
But
And
that's what I'm saying. I knew this was gonna happen because they want greed. And if you release a bunch of games and they have to update it, you're only getting cash. That's the only way that's
it will
working.
not be released separately.
That's what I'm saying. It's only cash. So they
But
can
you-
charge as much as they want for the bundles, and that's the only way you're going to be able to deal with it. So if the bundle damn near $1,000, that's the only way it's going to work.
What do you think, Terrell?
All I know is I already beat that game once. No
Don't need it again.
Simon.
You ain't beat it again?
I'm not playing that game again. That game's already in the past. It was the freshman year when it came out. Not playing it again. I'm moving on to better things. Miles Morales.
Yeah.
We moved on to
But-
bigger and better things.
What's a good thing about this next Spider-Man game coming out, though, and you're playing as Miles Morales and everything, is that they're expanding the Spider-Verse now.
Of course.
So, my question is, do you think? Yeah, I mean, obviously, you're the first Spider-Man. There's got to be an obvious second Spider-Man movie, especially when they introduced Miles Morales in the actual game. Now, after Spider-Man Miles Morales, will we gain any hints? Do you think in the game if there's gonna be like a third one? Maybe there's gonna be another Spider-Man. You can
Well,
play as,
we
or
already know
maybe-
there's going to be a Spider-Man
more.
PS4 sequel. We already know that.
Yeah. But,
So,
What do you
Yeah.
think they'll do after they're done with Miles Morales, though? Do you
Well-
think they'll expand even more, or just
Yeah,
expand
they would-
the story that's
they
in
would have to.
this Spider-Man PS4 story and everything?
Well,
I think they're gonna. Oh, go for it, Terrell.
well, for right now, what we know from Miles Morales, he moved out of what city were they in the Spider-Man game? They were in what part of New York were they in?
I mean, I think Brooklyn, and then now they're in Harlem.
Yeah, Miles moved to Harlem because of school or something like that. So
Oh.
we don't know.
That's weird then. So technically, they can expand it. It had to be a whole new one.
There can be a whole new one, I think. Maybe
Yeah.
I would want to see how they want to do this. If they are going to expand it, I really wonder how they're going to do it. Because if you guys have ever played like any of the old like other Spider-Man games where like let's say what was the one actually I played? Like the different dimension one basically where you could like you switch between the different
Oh,
Spider-Mans and
Shattered
like different.
Dimensions.
Yeah, that's what it was. Right? You have Spider-Man, like you're the normal Spider-Man. You have the Spider-Man in the black suit. You have Spider-Man 2099. You have Spider-Man Noir from like I forget what time he's in. I think it's like 1900 or something like that. But you have all these different Spider-Man that you can work with. My question is, do you think they'll do something like that, where they will have you like switch Spider-Man again, like something like that, like from how there was these old games, where I mean, like get the idea from these old games and have you switch Spider-Man, or do you think they'll do like something like this right now? What they're doing is that they'll have each game based. You have a different character and everything, basically.
Are you talking about like where like in the Spider-Man PS4 game, you had parts where he's playing as like Mary Jane and parts where he's playing as Miles?
Yeah, like that. But my question is, do you think that? Well, I mean, you can also switch the characters because there are some games where you can play as that and you can just switch them, and then there's like different stories with them.
You mean like GTA?
Yeah, basically like that. Have like a GTA concept, but put it in like a Spider-Man world.
But you gotta expand it. But you gotta find a way to expand it.
That's the
Because
thing.
you can't.
If they were to do that, I don't think
it'll
they'll
be
do that.
difficult.
But I get the feeling they'll do something similar. Where like right now you have Spider-Man PS4, now you have Spider-Man Miles Morales. I get the feeling if they're gonna expand more, they're probably gonna just make new games with a new character as the main character. If they're gonna add more.
Because I don't see, because I personally don't see it. Because if they expand the map, how are they gonna do it? The whole New York, and then in different time, like dimensions. Is that how they're gonna do it? Because they can't.
You mean different sections?
Yeah, because they're already putting New York in sections. So if you expand the game, how do you expand it? You can expand it the character wise and be in the same place, but the city itself, how do you expand that?
Just how any other game experience on different maps and stuff. It's like in Destiny, you can travel different planets and stuff like that.
Yeah,
it would be
that's what I'm
like
saying.
that.
Travel different dimensions.
But I mean, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Would you just
not
travel every
dimensions
dimension around New York?
Well, there's technically not in the same dimensions because it's in the same timeline.
But would you just travel dimensions around New York? Would New York be the base of the game, or are you just gonna split it up? Because if you split, because they already split it up, they already split New York up for each Spider-Man game. So would they just make New York the center and just switch it so every time you go through it, it's a different time era of a different Spider-Man? Or how would they do the map?
I think they're gonna give us the same map as before, because I'm not sure if you know CJ, but like in Spider-Man PS4, it's like a 1-to-1 like model of like New York, like central New York. I would rather say, except with having like Marvel elements into it, like because in real life there's no such thing as like an Avengers Tower, but they put one in there because it's Marvel. Yeah. But like every single aspect of Spider-Man PS4 in terms of the map is exactly the same, like in the actual like New York.
Yeah. And honestly, we don't even know since we saw. I did saw the Avengers in the Spider-Man PS4 version, but we don't know if Avengers is gonna be part of the storyline either because apparently when the Avengers game that just came out, they're all the way in California.
Yeah, so the thing is, we don't know what Peter is up to during these times.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
because there's a reason why Miles is like stepping up right now.
Yeah, because the news. I think for the new Spider-Man game, Miles it's probably over the summer where Miles will come back home. Then it'll take place right back in New York, just like it was in Spider-Man PS4. Sorry, I just got a text. And what's my train of thought? And it'll probably just be switched back and forth just like it was in the Spider-Man game. Or it might be co-op, if you think about it. Have 2 different Spider-Mans to do one task and stuff.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
but
you
how
think
do
it's
they
gonna be
do
like
it?
the new Batman game, sort of almost like that?
Yeah.
Maybe. Oh,
That
Terrell,
just
you know you can mute your watch, right?
yeah. I want mute.
Swipe up.
I did. That's right. Yes.
Oh, yes. Dude.
But yeah, like it's everything is super super crazy now. Like I'm just scrolling through Twitter to see if I remember anything else to talk about because this there's so much speculations right now. Oh, so Samsung's releasing a new SSD that has there's like a high chance that it is PS5 compatible.
God.
Because the PlayStation 5 is like literally 825 gigs, but the
Thank
thing
you, Samsung.
is you
Oh,
still
no.
would probably have to take off the panel just to put in the SSD.
Amen.
That's such a waste. I will not do that.
Hey,
Man,
look,
am I
I'm
the only
sorry,
one
I'm
that's
not-
like really comfortable enough to take apart their system and just put...
no, I'm comfortable with it, but it's the fact that if I got to do it, I might as well just buy it and make. It should be
No, so
upgraded
the
when I
thing
buy
is
it.
you can't plug in an SSD inside of you can't plug in an external SSD because you won't get the same like load times and stuff. And
No,
besides,
but that's
PlayStation
what I'm
already
saying,
said
though.
if you plug in like your external SSD into your PS5, it can only be used to run PS4 games.
No, but I'm saying, but this is what I'm saying.
So you're
I'm
gonna
saying
have
if
to do it
they-
eventually.
Yeah.
But
I'm
what I
saying-
think is, I'm sorry, go for it.
I'm saying if they know that's the case, because most people just either they don't have the time or they just don't want to do it. If I'm gonna spend like $500, $600 on a console, I don't want to have to do anything on it. I'm not.
So okay, what I'm thinking is they spend so much time like designing the system, correct?
Yes.
Even head Sony people said that this might be the most customizable system out there, correct?
From what I have also read, yes.
So what if they make it so consumer friendly that it's super super easy to put in the SSD? Because the
I would
SSD of
laugh.
that SSD is like I've seen pictures of multiple types of SSDs like that. It's literally one screw. One screw. Now, if you don't even have to screw it in at all, because I can see how a regular consumer can't would not be comfortable doing so of taking their system apart. I did that to 2 PS4s. I have no problem doing that at all.
I don't mind doing it, but it's just the
Yeah.
fact that.
But I feel
I
like
I don't mind it either.
because as you know, the system is like 175 gigs away from being a terabyte.
Yeah. That is
Yeah.
true.
But the downside is there's, I mean, depending on your guys' perspective and my perspective, there's only one downside. To some of you guys might be like 2 downsides. One downside is that the SSD is super expensive.
That's my main downside of it. They can be pretty
So-
expensive.
So
if you go get 'em.
Carson, are you comfortable like taking like unscrewing like the screen
yeah.
and popping a new one in?
I've helped my friends do it before. I've helped let's see, two of my other PlayStation 4 friends like that I know in real life and everything. Like all my like friends in my area that I grew up with and everything. Like we all have PlayStation 4s and everything. I helped a few of them mess with it and everything since I'm basically like they're
Just I'm gonna do it.
So I started the recording again, but I just got to combine the audios together. But anyways,
Yeah.
like Terrell, are you comfortable taking your system apart if it's just one screw?
Man,
You don't
hell.
want to have to do it.
See, like I with the PS4, it's probably like a lot harder because there's like 5 screws you have to.
It is a
unscrew.
lot harder to deal with the PS4 version of it, but I would say it's not really that big of a deal if you
To me, it's not.
do it. Yeah, no.
It took like 5 minutes.
Yeah. I say the most it should take you is like 5, 10, maybe like 7 minutes or something like that.
The only thing that took a while was installing the software data onto the system.
That's what one of my friends was confused about how to do that.
All you have to do is create a folder, name it
That's what I told him.
PS4, go into another folder, name it update, then download the software on the PlayStation website, and then slap it in. The system is smart enough to detect where's the software update at.
Hopefully.
Now the only hard part I struggled with was formatting the drive because it either takes exFAT or FAT32.
Oh yes.
Ooh,
That was the hard
Okay.
part.
yeah.
All right, we're not gonna do no awkward silence. So, anything else?
I mean, do we want to talk about more games? Like, for example, Assassin's Creed Valhalla. There's a lot of stuff going on with that, actually.
There's something I wanted to bring up about that actually. So now they said that Assassin's Creed Valhalla is going to be one of those games that's going to be putting out 4K 60 frames.
Thank God.
Yes.
That actually sounds pretty good.
I saw this actually on YouTube. They were actually doing an interview type thing or something. I don't remember what the exact name of the video was called, but they were also running on the PlayStation 5, and it looked amazing. And when they had the comparison, like side by side, PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5, holy crap, it looked really nice.
See, I'm not an Assassin's Creed person, but
I
like
am.
for the fact that it's 4K and 60 frames, and it's gonna be like one of the next gen games that's able to do that, I'm impressed. Because we don't know if
Maybe one of your first Assassin's Creed game.
we don't know if Cyberpunk 2077 is gonna achieve that or not.
Cyberpunk 2077 is gonna look even better, personally.
Hopefully.
There's gonna be there's technically 3 different versions of Cyberpunk 2077.
Yeah.
There's gonna be like the PS4 version that comes out. It obviously works with the PS5, but like so just look wise, there's like a PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 4 Pro like output. And then another way is like putting the game into your PS5, and then in 2021 we're getting like a beefier upgrade with like ray tracing and all this other stuff you can put onto it.
That's gonna be awesome.
Exactly. So I'm super excited for next gen.
Me too.
I have my hopes.
I think there's a lot of skepticism when it comes to the next gen. I think now, but there's also there's a lot of good things, a lot of bad things coming both ways. I mean, you have like if we start back at the beginning of this whole thing, it was Microsoft buying Bethesda for like what was it, $7.5 billion?
Yeah.
And the whole point with next gen, then I think I could see as to why Microsoft made this choice. Like one of the reasons, my guess is that they made this choice was to actually get people to probably like Xbox a little more and probably go for it more, since there's a lot of Bethesda fans out there, and lots of people loved the Elder Scrolls series and the Fallout series. Which also brings me to another thing. People are saying it might be a Fallout somehow. I don't know how. I highly doubt this will happen. Fallout Las Vegas 2.
You mean
New Vegas 2?
Yes! Oh.
Okay. Oh, that was really
You guys heard about that?
Yeah, I heard about that. And you actually made me remember the next thing I wanted to talk about whenever you're done.
No, that was basically it. And I'm guessing people were just gonna try. They're basically trying to get people to buy the Xbox, I think, a little more because they bought Microsoft. Well, not Microsoft. Microsoft bought Bethesda and ZeniMax and everything.
Yeah. So the thing I wanted to bring up was there's definitely 2 games that are being rumored that are being worked on PS5 at the moment. So we might be getting a remaster of Metal Gear.
Really?
Yeah, so we might. Yeah, so we might be getting like a Metal Gear remaster.
That is not gonna end well.
And and like something I'm really excited about is definitely God of War. That's being worked.
Oh, did you guys see the new teaser for that?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then another thing that's being worked on is they're remaking Bloodborne from the ground up.
Not interested.
I wouldn't mind playing that.
wouldn't
I
mind
actually played
it.
that for a bit. I
I
didn't
wouldn't
play for a
mind
whole
it,
lot.
but I don't think I'd play it because of Demon Souls.
I might play it.
Yeah.
I might-
This is how I think about that.
Although-
'cause
I really want to see how this next God of War is really gonna go. I mean, it's obviously theorized that Kratos is gonna die, and everything.
Yeah,
And
boy.
but the thing is, though, if he dies, do you think that'll make Atreus technically the next God of War in a way?
Kratos is not
Now-
gonna die.
Now if they make like a Atreus like standalone game, I'm not gonna cop.
Why not?
I don't like Atreus that much, so I kind of hope that like I'm pretty sure that the game takes place like right where it left off, where he's like
Yeah.
still a kid, but
I
like
cannot wait to see how this goes, though. Honestly,
Oh. It's either gonna be a good. It's either gonna be a cop or a flop, and it's gonna work either way. That's all it is.
I think if anything, maybe in this next one, it's gonna be obviously you're playing as Kratos for a bit. Who knows? Maybe in this next one, at some point, you're playing halfway through, Kratos dies or something like that, and now you're playing as Atreus. That's my guess. Maybe I don't know.
That could work,
Like you know how
though.
The Last of Us did that,
Yeah.
where they did like halfway through. Oh, you're playing as, or like no, the first half you're playing as Ellie, second half you're playing as Abby, then you go back being Ellie again.
I don't
Who knows?
Is it still like I like how Sony's throwing us like all the like fan favorites and like
This is the
Stuff that
Hype
we
it
problem.
up,
like.
man.
This is the problem. If Sony does that and they all flop, it's gonna hurt them. I
It's
promise.
gonna be a
don't-
lot of backlash. Yeah.
I know,
It's going to flop,
but a lot of
And
these
that-
games. Oh, go for it.
and that's why Sony has to understand. If you make Gran Turismo, you make another one of those, a Metal Gear Solid remaster. You gotta understand. You can't get that wrong. You get that wrong, it's gonna flop. They mess up a part of it, it's gonna flop. And that's why I don't understand why they would do it now on the release dates. If your console releases, that should not be a release title. That shouldn't even be known.
I mean, dude, we're only getting like 5 launch titles from like once the system drops. We don't know about what's going on in December.
But
Oh,
that's what
yeah.
I'm saying. If you let people rumor around these rumors about remakes and stuff like that of beloved games, you messed that up. You might as well just shut down. Because I know
It's like
if they
they-
mess up Metal Gear Solid, they're gone. They're gone.
It's like they showed us so much, but like a lot of stuff is not coming out for like a really long time.
But that's what I'm saying. They
Like
gotta understand.
for example, I mean, we have like a really big like list of games that are coming out. So for 2020, we're definitely getting Assassin's Creed, Watch Dogs Legion. Do we count Madden and 2K?
No.
No.
I mean, for all the
Yeah.
sports people out there, I would say you can count it.
Yeah, I
So
count it.
we're also getting
Why?
Dirt.
Why do you count Madden and 2K? Why?
Don't know. But we're
Yeah,
gonna-
It's
I'm
apparently
gonna-
a big game that's looked at now.
They're
Oh.
the same game every year.
okay.
No, it's
So
not. No, it's not.
What's the
another-
difference?
What's the
Wait.
difference?
Oh no.
Add
Yeah,
a
what's
new
the
game.
difference?
So we have a
It's
fight between
identically
these
the
two.
same.
There's a
Add
fight.
more game modes. Update the roster.
You think I care about a bigger roster? I can make the characters.
All right. Can you program more game modes into it?
Oh,
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
still gonna be
So-
what?
so-
Basketball, right?
like
I can still play 3v3 in the whole game. You know what I'm saying, right?
Wait,
I can play
wait.
21.
CJ,
wait,
calm down.
Wait. So
No, I'm
CJ,
just saying. I never understood why. Like that was weird. I never understood that personally. My bad.
wait. So CJ, you're arguing the fact that like 2K and Madden are not next gen games.
No, I'm arguing it because it's like we can't look at Madden 2K because they come out before they're gonna be identically the same.
But they're getting a day one patch whenever the PlayStation 5 comes out or the Series X.
The day one patch.
I mean, I wouldn't. I mean, would that really count as a day one patch?
I mean, with
No!
it's gonna be
Yeah,
optimized.
no.
It's gonna be optimized and ready for PlayStation 5 and Series X day one.
So
Just
that's
like-
what I'm saying.
basketball.
it's like Call of Duty. You buy Call of Duty every year.
Yeah, but it's a different
You
story.
do buy Call of
I play
Duty
for the
every year,
campaign.
CJ.
I play for the
Nah.
campaign and the
That's fair.
zombies. Come at me.
All right, so the games are definitely gonna get like
Oh, they're not made by the same company every year.
Still produce the same game, same gun, same game modes.
Not the same guns, because I haven't had the Gale since Black Ops 2.
Yeah, the game since Black Ops 2.
No, I haven't had the Gale, the FAMAS, and the Commando since Black Ops 2. So they don't make the same guns.
Oh my god, they're arguing over Call of Duty. God.
okay, so so what I'm gonna say is games we're definitely gonna get within the launch window. We're getting Spider-Man. Let me see, that got pushed to 2021. Ratchet and Clank is still gonna come out for 2020. Cyberpunk is still 2020. Let me see. Godfall is still 2020. And
Oh,
there's
yeah.
like there's still so many more. I think Carson and I are the only ones that are somewhat interested in Godfall.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. It looks like I would actually try it out. I want to see how this goes because
thing
I've heard
is-
it a long time ago, but I was hoping it was gonna come out sooner.
See, the thing is, for something like that, because it's $70,
Yeah,
I'm gonna watch someone else play that first.
that's what I'm gonna do first. I want to see how they play. I want to see how it plays out
And-
more before I would actually get it.
And the thing is, because I don't like the one thing I don't like about it is the amount of people you can play with. You can only play with 2 other people, so it's like a party of 3. Like I usually play with like everybody that's in here, including Red. So that's like 5 of us.
6. Oh, yeah. My bad.
Count Craig, man, they're recording that.
But
yeah,
that's what I'm
like,
saying. It's just.
but
It's
I mean
debatable.
the sports people are definitely going to be hyped for FIFA 21.
There's a lot of hype behind that with that game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but EA is broken.
EA's broken.
Yes.
EA is very
EA
broken.
EA is
broken.
incredibly broken.
When aren't they?
But I'm gonna say something because I don't play Fortnite, but like Fortnite's gonna be like the first game on PS5 like eventually in 2021 where it's gonna be running the Unreal Engine 5, and I kind of want to see like how that will be. So I will definitely play like one game of Fortnite just to look at the Unreal Engine
Yeah,
5.
No. I'll have
No.
on PC.
No, done with it.
I'll
I
have
don't
on
want
PC.
to. I don't want to, but it'll be the only game that'll be available for it.
Yeah, no, I'll have on PC if I need to do that. No, I don't. No.
Yeah, no. Sorry.
And the one game that definitely has a to be announced tag on is Scarlet Nexus. That like I'm really want to know what that's all about.
What is Scarlet Nexus?
It's the one game that Bandai Namco is putting out for next gen. I mean, bruh. They don't want to put out Dragon Ball Fighters. They don't want to put out Xenoverse 2, and more people are still playing Xenoverse 2.
A lot of people still playing that. It's always been going on. We just got off of it not long ago, and yet there's still a lot of people playing it to this day.
And I don't mean to talk about Jump Force, but people are still playing that, and that's still getting constant updates. So
Yeah.
are those games going to be backwards compatible,
Hopefully.
or are they going to start from the ground up? So I'm
I kind
pretty
of
sure.
hope they put Tucson on there.
I kind of hope they start from the ground up with Jump Force, because
Yeah, I'm sorry, that's not happening.
the game just looks terrible. I'm not gonna lie to you.
They got too
Yeah.
much money from that. They're not doing that.
I don't know what money they made from that.
Oh, they made a lot of money from that. The Jump Force was what? Overhyped, like crazy.
Yeah.
It was very
I-
overhyped.
If they don't make,
Too
if they didn't make
overhyped.
money from that, yeah, no.
It's $60 for that. I beat the story. But still,
I
it
did
was-
not, dude.
I started being yeah.
As soon as I saw I was able to unlock all the characters, I just stopped tripping at that point. I was like, oh, I got all the characters. What's the point of playing the rest of the story?
Nothing.
So another thing is, like CJ, it turns out your theory might be right. You might
What?
actually get a PS5 like a couple weeks later after launch. With
Yeah, I
no
figured.
problem.
Oh yeah, I figured. Because do you want me to trust
'Cause-
people with a console first
because-
day? No.
Because yesterday when I think yesterday GameStop pre-orders went up. They definitely said that you with those pre-orders you're not going to be able to get it day one. But for some reason they didn't say anything about the pre-orders that just been announced for tomorrow.
Oh yeah, you wanna know why? Because they already know
Why?
they got flaws. See?
I mean, no one knows what's wrong with the system at launch.
The system just explodes.
Exactly.
I mean, if the system, if like Carson, are you still gonna get the system day one if you can?
Maybe. Yeah. I mean, I still have my PlayStation 4 actually here. It was from day one. Nothing's wrong with it.
Wow, I had issues with my PS4 that I had.
I'm
since
the
day
lucky
one.
one that had no issues with this PlayStation 4 day
No,
one.
no, Terrell, do you want to tell them what happened to your PlayStation 4 last summer?
All right, so last summer, Jalen didn't believe me at first, but it was a really bad storm that happened here. I had my PS4 off, and all of a sudden I heard a big lightning, then it just cut on my PS4, then cut right back off. So ever since then, my PlayStation, whenever I eject the game, it will come out. But sometimes when I walk away from PlayStation, my PlayStation will be off. The game will eject itself. It happened one time in our dorm room, and then we had to take our PlayStation down to IT because we came back to campus like second semester. The beginning, and it wouldn't connect to the Wi-Fi, so we went down to IT. Then after I turned off my PlayStation completely, unplug it, get cut back on, and nothing was plugged into it.
Yeah, okay, that's possessed.
That thing's got a demon in it.
That's possessed.
So because of his system having issues, he definitely like made sure he had a pre-order for day one.
Hopefully it makes
I-
it to day one.
I gave my old PlayStation 4 to a kid down the street. It had like it kept crashing like by itself and all this other stuff.
You guys had all these problems. Mine's perfectly fine. It still works.
Dude, mine.
Perfect.
I don't know
Mine-
what happened.
And mine's a day one too.
Mine is also like when you turn it on and you play like a really powerful game like Call of Duty or something.
Sound like a
it
jet
makes-
engine?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea why that happened. It's like a
I've
batch of
never
people
had
got
that
it.
ever happen. A jet engine? Like it
It's
sounds like a jet
weird.
engine? I've never had that happen or heard of it.
Dude, are
it's
you
a
serious?
Batch of people. It's a
Yeah,
batch
I've never
of
had that happen,
people.
nor have I
It's
ever heard it
weird.
really happen.
It's a
I don't know
batch of
anybody's ever had a
people.
jet engine problem. Like type something like that.
So we've been seeing him probably on his last leg.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of like the whole Apple mentality. The system knows when it's about to get replaced.
Listen, Apple is different. They do it on purpose.
They did.
They definitely did. I don't even have Apple, but yeah, I know all the crap about it.
Droid.
Droid.
Joy.
So yeah, are you guys excited for next gen?
Oh yeah.
No. I'm worried.
He's worried.
Why are you worried?
Because something ain't gonna go right.
It's not gonna be like the
Look at
Galaxy.
now.
Nothing. I would say this year, nothing is ever perfect, especially on day one. It always happens. I
right.
think every year,
See,
doesn't it?
Oh yeah,
You're
when
right.
it got hacked.
But
The
this
thing
is the
is-
problem. This is the problem. Look at 2020. Look at 2021.
I don't see a
I
difference.
don't know
see
what
more
21
games.
is going to be like.
I just see more games.
Exactly.
I see-
Exactly.
I don't
see
see
nothing
anything
different
different
from
except for games. That's it.
I see a
I
flood
don't
of
give
games.
I see more
I see a
Corona
flood
and
of
more
games.
games.
I see a flood of games. And how many games are gonna flop and how many I see
We'll
the
find
fall.
out.
I
I
mean,
think.
The only game I can definitely see flopping is probably Godfall. That's the only one.
Yeah.
I'm seeing.
Bootleg
No.
versus
I mean, yeah, we're
I can
looking at it,
see-
Jay. I mean, you and I are looking at it, but like, I mean, I could see it possibly being like a flop.
I
I mean, they're
of
bringing back
flopping.
Destiny onto next gen. So what does that
Yeah,
say?
that could flop. That could flop.
Oh yeah.
That could flop. Gran Turismo could flop. Cyberpunk could flop.
You better watch your mouth.
Oh, no. Listen.
If
I'm
you want to
sorry
say
to say
Cyberpunk's
this.
gonna flop, bro, I want to hear this.
You wanna know why I say that?
Why?
Yeah, say it. I want to
Hype.
hear this.
all the hype around Cyberpunk.
Do you know
What
they
about-
always these constant almost constant update trailers and everything with interviews with the devs almost every few weeks and months?
But guess what?
I
When's
want
the
to hear
last-
what.
You know, a bunch of games have had the same hype and the same trailers and everything, and
Name a
the
game compared to
releases and it
Cyberpunk.
flops.
Exactly.
Like,
Name a
David
game
Cyberpunk?
compared to
Jump Force.
Cyberpunk.
Compare a game to Cyberpunk right now.
Jump Force.
Jump
Nah,
Force is
that's-
nothing
that's-
like Cyberpunk. That
Nah,
has nothing.
the hype
That
was
had
still
no
there.
interviews. There was barely
No.
any interviews.
No,
Barely
no,
any
but the hype
gameplay
was
was
still there.
shown.
The hype was still there. My thing is the hype is going to
That's
kill
your
the game.
hype. That's different from actually
hype
seeing the
is going
actual
to kill the
progress
game.
of the game being worked on.
The
They
progress
never
don't mean
showed
nothing,
really any progress from what I remember.
But the hype is always going to kill a game. No matter what the hype is, if the game is not
Cyberpunk is
people
not getting.
expect it
I don't
to
think
be-
I don't think the hype is gonna kill
All
this
right,
game.
Terrell, do you think Cyberpunk is gonna flop?
No.
Dude, have you not seen the recent stuff that they just put out for it?
I
Talking about
have,
all the
but
stuff they put
I
into
don't
it already?
trust it.
I only got one question
just-
about. I only
I
got
just
one
don't
question about
trust it.
Cyberpunk, bro.
What is it?
It's like because we're getting all these updates and stuff. What did it look like before?
It was it looked very different actually before, because I think originally it was back in I actually remember seeing it was a while back in they released some things in 2018, I think in 2017, some stuff about Cyberpunk. But I don't remember exactly what it looked like. It looked very similar. They actually released some small video stuff. It wasn't gameplay. It was a little trailer thing to give the idea as to what the heck this game is gonna be all about. It's gonna be in the future. It's gonna be all this stuff basically. But it wasn't showing any game yet. But when they showed more of what they were working on, and then they actually showed some of the gameplay mechanics and how everything's gonna go, and all of the fact that you have all this crazy customization stuff that's gonna go on, it's so different. Even now, they actually worked on They actually worked on changing some of the screens, some of the environments already, and making it look better, and comparing it to the other in their recent gameplay.
All right, looks like we're out of time.
Oh,
Hopefully.
where they actually did all this stuff though.
All right,
I don't
so
know, but I'm just saying. Hopefully the hype's
Alright.
still there when it comes out.
I don't think it's got.
all right,
but
CJ,
we'll see.
Terrell, and Carson, thanks for coming to the podcast. Hope we can continue this conversation next week. Is there
Yeah.
anything you guys want to say to the audience before we leave?
Watch Cyberpunk's release.
Have fun. Don't get corona.
Terrell, anything you want to say?
You said what?
Is there anything you want to say?
All right, Tuna's live. Esports, you already know. Smash Bros. Look us up if you want to play against us. ManRapper_Junior. My Switch name is Rel.
All right.
Just make sure you heard him correctly. And yeah, that's all I gotta say.
All
to
right.
that.
All right, guys, please like, comment, and subscribe. And episode 3 will be available soon. This is episode 2. See you later.
Your wish has been granted. Farewell.